It's not that he dislikes Ian Malcolm, it's just they're very different sort of people. And Ian Malcolm is everything that Grant isn't. He's urbane, he's witty, he's articulate, he's comfortable around people, he's celebrated in the outside world. Whereas Alan Grant is not a people person, he just likes digging. I've kind of fallen in love with Colin. I just think, his enthusiasm, his energy, his boundless kind of his boundless optimism. He loves these films. He loves directing. He loves actors, and you can't ask for anything more in a director, really. He's just great. It's going to be a fantastic lot of fun to watch, and epic in scope. It's going to be funny and exciting, and you'll scream and laugh and do all the things that this sort of film should do. This is sort of back to basics in the best possible sense, in that we're working with three-dimensional, living, breathing dinosaurs. These are extraordinary creatures. And to be able to work with the 3D thing rather than it's right here in your face, makes life so much more vivid.
I met Colin Trevorrow, and he sort of hinted something to me. And Steven Spielberg then called me more formally to ask, how I would feel about the idea of Ellie Sattler returning along with a couple of her buddies. And I was really excited by the idea. I think we all wanted her to return with a new sense of self and have advanced as a character in her life and in her work. And so as they mined and explored through the script what that would be, it became really exciting. It was important to Steven and myself that Ellie was a feminist, female action character in this large action movie. Sadly, that was not common when we made the film, and has become, thank God, more and more common. But we certainly want to honor that and bring it even more to the forefront with all the female characters in this film. And I think to see who Ellie is today, what it means for her to be divorced, having raised kids, single, independent, and frankly, living the Alan Grant life and loving it, as she says in the film, is kind of a gorgeous starting place for this character. So when we were asked to do this, we assumed with the level of advancements in CGI, it would be amazing and digitally enhanced, but we worried, you would lose that proximity. And thanks to Colin really wanting to go back to the feeling of the original film, to complete this story with that same tactile, incredible gift of the animatronics, he has John Nolan creating genius and magic with a team of extraordinary artists, painters, puppeteers, and you walk on set and are either completely disgusted or in awe or both, or your mouth is agape and you're seeing something you can't believe is there. And sometimes it's magical and so sweet, and sometimes it's your worst nightmare. But they make all of it come alive.
I'm terrifically affectionate towards Sam. I adore him. Gee, he's a nice fella and an interesting fellow and a very beautiful man and inside and out. And he has what he's accomplished. His career is impressive, spectacular, important. He's an international treasure and an art treasure. You know, he's worked with so many interesting people, and his own sensibility and talent and sensitivity and unique intelligence and unique sensibility is so beautiful. So beautiful. What can you say about the great Laura Dern? She's now, as we sit here, just one still in the full blush of the afterglow of having won her Oscar for a Marriage Story, and she's just, the whole world knows now and will come to know as she grows even more into the richest kind of artist. You know, I look forward to the next decades of what she's going to do, and it's just, I can imagine it's golden. She's just great. And so she's always growing as a genuine artist and as an actor and as a deep humanistic activist, orator, articulator, eloquent, passionate member of the human family and the world community. She's just as impressive and inspirational and admirable a figure as anybody I can think of, and a dear friend. I'll tell you, Colin Trevorrow, he's good. He's a good director. He's a wonderful director. He not only is a young man of extreme radical talent and intelligence, but sensitivity and humility and sweetness and decisive confidence in working with actors. At least I feel like I have a very simpatico relationship with him, not only palsy-wise, but creatively.
Okay, stay with me as I have some cool behind-the-scenes trivia. Stop motion has featured prominently in famous science fiction films. 2 of the RoboCop movies feature the stop motion technique at work, and the finale of the first Terminator film was done with stop motion. Now, do you like my shirt? You can get one for yourself in the shop under this video, and remember to click here below to subscribe for more great content.